Hey everyone, welcome to a nighttime video. It is 9:18 p.m. here on Friday, January 31st, 2025. 1 month of the year is already gone. As I am getting older, I see that time is starting to accelerate, and I understand when older people say to me that time goes faster as you age and get older. Seems to be true. I'm going to be 48 years old in December, so that's kind of wild. So I have been focusing on getting my body and mind in impeccable health. And I am pleased to announce that I'm making progress in this end, especially in the physical realm. I have been lifting weights 4 to 5 times a week, doing a daily yoga stretch session of 20 to 30 minutes, and shooting hoops 2 to 3 times a week, and going to yoga class a couple times a week. So this is good. And I'm starting to feel the good effects. At the gym today, I was doing bench press. Bench press is kind of like a guy's, I don't know what to call it. It's kind of the measure of the gold standard in weightlifting, at least as far as I see it. And generally, if you can bench like 50% of your body weight, you're doing well in the beginner range. If you can start to get close to benching your body weight, intermediate, and 1.5 times or more, you're an advanced weightlifter. This is an active weightlifter. Does not compare to the average person that doesn't lift weights. So I've been doing the bench press. The bar weighs 45 pounds, and you can put plates on each end of the bar from 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, or 45. So I've been doing 5 sets of 5 reps with 2 45s and a 10 on each side, 2 45s and 2 10 pounds. So with some quick math, the bar being 45 plus 2 45s is 90, that's 135. And then if you add 2 10s, that's 155. And I've been doing 5 sets of 5 repetitions. That's up and down, full motion 5 times. And that started to get pretty easy. So I upped it to 165 today. And I was doing 5 reps, 5 sets. And I said, that wasn't too difficult either. So then I said, okay, let's put 2 10 pounders on each side. So then that got me to 185 total, 185 pounds, which is getting up there for me. In general, the highest I think I've ever benched is 225 pounds twice, maybe 3 times, a long time ago. And that would be 2 45 plates on each side for a total of 4 45 plates, and the bar at 45. So 185 plus 45. Let's see. 45 plus 180 would be 225. So anyways, I was benching 185, and I was able to do 5 reps, 4 reps, 4 reps, 4 reps, close to 5 reps each time. And I said, I'm able to lift more than I realized. I had been kind of shortchanging myself. And so then I decided, let's up it up some more. And so I took off all the weights except the 2 45-pound plates, and I put on 35-pound plates, 2 of them on each side. So I had a 45-pound plate and a 35-pound plate on each side for a total of 205 pounds. And 205 pounds is starting to get to a weight where I've never lifted that much by myself. I would always get a spotter going to this amount, and it was a struggle to get a few reps in. I don't think I've ever lifted 205 pounds without a spotter, but I was feeling pretty strong, so I went and did the reps. I did 2 reps, and they weren't easy reps, but they weren't an extreme struggle either. They definitely pushed me, and after two of them, I stopped because I was entering uncharted territory. I felt like in the movie Unbreakable when he's like on the bench press lifting weights and his son keeps putting on more and more weight and he keeps doing it. I felt like that. I started with 155 and I was at 205, and I probably could have done more than two reps, but it would have put me in uncharted territory. I wasn't willing to jump that far in the deep end, so to speak. But I felt strong. I could feel my muscles working, my chest muscles, and a little bit of my triceps and arms doing some of the work too. But certainly I could feel it in my chest. I could feel the muscles just flexing and giving me their contraction and energy to do these reps. And I did 205 pounds on my 10th set. So I was already very fatigued from doing 9 sets before. So when I go to the gym next, I'm going to start with 245s and 225s, and I'm going to do 5 reps of those. And that's kind of a big jump for me. That is 185 for 5 reps, and my goal is to do 3 to 5 sets of that. If I can do 3 to 5 sets of that and that starts to become really easy, then I will jump it up to 205 and I will start to do 5 sets of that. And the slow incremental progress is good because I want to see what I can do without having to get a spotter every time. I don't want to have to bug someone in the weight area every time I want to lift heavy weights. But certainly at some point, I'm going to get to the point where I'm ready to tackle 225 again. And if I do 225 for 3 reps, I think that will be my all-time best in my life here at age 47. And that's pretty remarkable to me. It is pretty remarkable to me that I'm seeing the miracle occur through dedication and progress to this weightlifting. And bicep, I'm doing bicep curls, tricep extensions, leg lifts, leg presses, calf raises, hamstring curls, everything but deadlifts. Deadlifts is probably the one thing that I haven't really done before that I could incorporate, but I'm nervous about my lower back. But certainly there's something about being a man and lifting weights and increasing your strength. It feels good. I can't lie. It feels good to be increasing my strength and increasing my power level, if you will. And I think this is a good thing for any human, man or woman. But I think something about men in weightlifting just clicks. And it's not so much about the weight. It's whatever you can start with. If you start with the bar at 45 pounds and you are able to barely do 5 reps, that's your starting point. And that's totally fine. You do the bar 5 times until it becomes easy 5 times. And then you put 2 5-pound weights on each side. And now you're at 55 pounds. You do that until it becomes easy. You go up to 65 and then 75, and you keep incrementing in each week. And certainly my eating has greatly improved. I'm packing in the protein, about 200 grams of protein every day. So I'm just eating lots of chicken wings, grass-fed beef, cheese, bacon, eggs, lots of eggs. And I'm having lots of steamed vegetables, broccoli and cauliflower, and a vegetable mix I get from Costco, and salads as well. My carbs most days, and unless I have a heavy carb day where I'm just like, I'm going to kind of cheat a little today. And my cheat meals are sweet potato chips with 3 ingredients: sweet potato, salt, and avocado oil. That's my cheat days, with some mozzarella cheese on top for nachos. That's what my cheat days are now. And so I've been packing in the protein, and I can feel it healing my body. My groin my groin injury is starting to feel pretty good. It's like at 85% now. It's starting to feel decent. It's like, oh, this might actually heal. I'm not in my 20s anymore where injuries take like a few days to a week to heal. It takes a lot longer. So certainly, because I know I can get injured, it's important to be careful and not just jump the gun to 225 pounds on the bench. But my goal for the end of the year is to bench 225 pounds 5 times and to see if I can do a 1 to 2 rep max of 235 pounds. Benching 235 pounds for even 1 rep would be my all-time high in my entire life, even higher than high school or in my 20s when I was doing P90X at 30 years old. This is remarkable to me. And it's remarkable because I got Lyme disease. I was walking with a cane. I was crippled. I could barely talk. And I've had moments, if you go back and watch some of my YouTube videos from years back, like in 2020, 2019 to 2020, you'll see some videos where it's hard for me to talk. I'm having difficulty forming sentences and speaking. And there were times I had to use my mom's cane to walk. And my energy levels were just shot. And through the miracle that I've been blessed with in my life to go to Mexico, I've been there 7 times. This April will be my 8th time. Through the miracle of stem cells and IV therapies and eating a clean diet with lots of protein and taking a variety of herbs, herbal remedies, and methylene blue, which is a new supplement I started taking a few months ago. It's like a blue dye that I put droppers of in my water, and doing a boatload of things that cost a decent amount of money. If I didn't have the money, I would just rely on a heavy protein diet and no cheat days ever. It would just be like, okay, lots of chicken wings and grass-fed beef and vegetables and salt and nothing else. Like if I didn't have much money, that's what I would do. And that would, I think, that would give you a big bang for your buck if you're having any kind of chronic illness or autoimmune stuff. So I guess what I'm saying is I feel very proud of myself. I'm proud of myself that after going through so much degradation in my health, I'm starting to increase my health again, much like I did in 2022. I can't believe that 2022 was 3 years ago. I'm looking at the clock on the lower right-hand corner of my computer. It's been 3 years. And 2022 was a pivotal year. I took an inward alone journey for 6 months before I started to try and date again. And I got in a very strong and powerful state then. And then I started dating and I lost it. It's like interesting. I get in a strong, powerful state. My energy becomes very strong. I start to look very attractive because my weight's perfect. And I'm in a tremendous physique and I'm feeling very confident. And it's going to happen again this year. As the months go by, I'm going to break my bench press record. My confidence is coming back because I'm all alone focusing on myself. And every time I do this, I've learned my lesson. Every time I do this and I start dating, women like it. And it's almost like there's a siphoning effect where they just want to suck the energy from me, this good energy I have. They just want to take it and siphon it and suck it. And that's not going to happen this time. It happened in 2022 with a few people. And I also met some amazing good people. They didn't do that. I'm just saying I've run across women, I don't know if I would call them good or bad, but certain women just it's like a drug, good, confident energy that just become a vampire that just want to suck it out of you and take it all. And that's something I'm going to be watchful for because it takes a lot of work to get in this state, a lot of inward time. And I'm feeling good. And it's great. And I'm going to keep at it. And the yoga and stretching I'm doing daily is helping because my body's very tight and achy. And the yoga's starting to slowly loosen me up. It's like, oh, let me turn my computer back on. My screensaver went on. So things went dark. I'm in my room and the light's off, so it's totally dark. But I'm certainly focused on three things right now. Building my physical body and mental body. And the mental emotional naturally is rising with my physical rising. That's interesting to me. As my physical body becomes in a strong, powerful state, my mental and emotional state rises with it. As you can see, as you watch this video, as I'm watching myself talk into this video, I can see the transformation occurring in me. I'm not in a mode where I'm feeling frustrated about what's going on or things that are happening with dating and women and rejection. It's not a focus of mine anymore. And that taking the eye of sorrow and that focus away from that and putting it on myself and my own growth is proving to be a good choice. I'm very happy I made this choice, this inward journey, which I've taken many of. This one seems to be particularly special because there's no breakup. There's no breakup that's fueling this growth. In 2022, my breakup with Chelsea was incredibly difficult, and it was like divine rocket fuel to fuel my yoga and weightlifting and my body to get in a strong, powerful state. This time, the fuel is me. The fuel is my own spirit. It's my own inward fire that's driving me to grow and become strong and powerful. And being in a strong, powerful physical state is good for me, and it's good for everyone around me. It's good for my daughters, who get a very present father who's much more present with them and can focus and listen better because my mind and emotional state's very strong. My buffer of available actions each day is high, meaning I can do a lot more. So I'm able to work really hard right now at my day job. So having this focus on my physical body is affecting in a positive way, like tentacles. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but little tentacles that are strengthening all the other areas of my life. And I'm happy about this because I'm getting older. I don't want to get older and feel decrepit and have old age just take me out. That doesn't sound very exciting. Ugh. I want to get older and stronger and better and live long enough to see some cool things, to see humanity get to Mars, to see my daughters graduate high school and college and see what path they decide to take and watch their journey unfold. And maybe one day I get grandkids. That would be cool. But if not, that's fine too. And see Tesla, the company, over the next couple decades, see if they truly can create autonomous vehicles around the world and autonomous humanoid robots that drastically increase labor. What a challenge. What a incredibly difficult challenge. If they can pull that off, it'll be a miracle. And to see if humanity can turn around the challenges we all have, the societal challenges that are happening, the difficulty with economics and poverty and the tensions between political parties and all this stuff that I think would just dissolve if humanity overall reached higher levels of consciousness. I think there'd be a synergy amongst all people that would occur if everyone simply raised their energy level and vibration and consciousness to how can I serve and how can I be a genuine, honest, transparent, good, hardworking, loving, caring person and truly act that way and not act in dark and shadowy ways like many politicians do on both sides, Republican, Democrat, and otherwise. So this is me just sharing my journey. I wanted to share my excitement in my growth with weightlifting. It feels good, feels really good. And any man, woman, but since I'm a man, I'm talking to men more for this, but women too. Go see what you can do in the weight room as a woman, or take up a yoga class. If you feel any kind of depression, man or woman, just go to the gym, be around people, and start to engage your body. Even if it's hard, it will be hard if you've never done it or haven't done it in a long time. It may be hard to do one push up or one sit up or lift the bar once or twice on the bench press or do a bicep curl of even 10 pounds. And that's okay. Your starting point is your own. It's your own journey. The starting point doesn't matter. But it's good. It's good to have a strong physical form. Our physical forms carry us throughout this life. Everything we do is done by our physical form. Our walking, our speaking, our thinking. It's all fueled by how strong and how good our body's feeling. So a strong and powerful body certainly helps a strong and powerful mind and emotional state. And I feel like that's occurring with me. I feel like today was a good day, and I'm having more good days as I focus inwardly on myself. So I wanted to share this with all. I'm having trouble speaking all of a sudden. I wanted to share this with all of you and say thanks for watching. It's been a minute, so I'm popping in to say hi, and it's almost 22 minutes here. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope life is treating you well, that you're surrounded by people that you love and that love you, and you're having joyful, wonderful, and abundant experiences, and that your health in every way is doing great. And with this, I'll say namaste. See you in the next video.